Good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Friday, and it is build day 152. It's build day 152 on the construction schedule out at FELIZ. And today I got up very early. I'm going in very early. Maybe I can catch a nap today, a good siesta. But this morning I got up really early, as you can see over my shoulder. I took this opportunity to get some washing done before my house helper comes out on Sunday. I had to do the sheets and all after all the all the sweating from the flu and things like that, so I need to take care of that. So what is on the schedule today, you might ask? Today the schedule is going to be what was on the schedule yesterday. We're finishing up on the plaster coat up on the in the bathroom on the CR on the second floor. Finishing up on the closet area on the second floor, working on some door jambs and some other plastering on the first floor, and trying to get the basement all taken care of so we can get that thing closed out. And I need to find out, I didn't receive a response yet that I know of from the waterproofing. We asked for the quote, and so that we can go ahead and get that started very soon. I'm hoping to get that. But we also need to prepare. And my builder is also working on the drainage solution, so we're going to be doing that. That's going to continue on today. We're going to hook all the pipes in. I will be so glad when we get that done. So anyway, I'm anxious to get out to the site and get the day started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. What is that? Wow! Is that your artist kit?
That's Dana at the Abbey.
I see. I think you need some more paper. When I come home, I'll get you some more. When I come home, I'll get you some paper. What's going on with your hair today? You got a neat hairdo. Good morning. That's my lunch. That's my lunch. That's my lunch. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to work. I'm on time today. Good morning. Good morning. I saw you. You were on you're on the Facebook.
Yes.
That was. I saw you on
I
there.
will give you calamansi.
I have calamansi in here now. I have a bag of calamansi, and I'm bringing today calamansi and honey.
Okay ka na?
And yeah, I'm good.
Ay,
So
don't work na.
I'm not gonna work so hard.
Baka mabay na.
I will take it easy. Hi, sweetie. Hi, sweetie. How are you? How are you today? The baby.
Okay na?
Oh, look at the hair. Look at
Yes.
hair. It's getting so long.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Brother.
Yeah, you would never know with the hair. You both have two different hairstyles.
No hair.
No hair and lots of hair. Maybe brother can give her some hair, right? What, sweetie? What?
Bye.
Bye. All right. I see you. No, I'm good. I'm getting better. I still have
Too hard.
maybe maybe 1 or 2 more days, and I think I'll be okay. So okay.
I said I will give you calamansi.
I know.
We have the...
I bought calamansi at the market, and I have some other calamansi in here. So I have lots of calamansi. I just want drink it and drink it and drink it. So but thank you for caring so much.
Yes.
All right, I will see you later. Bye. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I thought you do laundry on Friday.
Oh, yesterday.
I beat you. I did laundry this morning.
Oh, your house is beautiful.
Ah, salamat. Salamat. So,
Give me chocolate, huh?
I will. Oh, yeah. I need to bring you chocolate. Yes, I will bring you chocolate. I know.
O, dalawa na bis sa bigyan ng tableron.
Yes, I have to remember next time I go to the market, I have to get her some chocolate. Yes.
You gave him 2 times.
I know. So now she wants 3 times, right? Good morning.
Morning.
I don't know if you noticed, but the roads are kind of wet because it rained some through the night, and this morning when I got up, it was at 4:30. We were getting rain. We had rain for about an hour. It's starting to dry up now because the clouds, you see, they're kind of dissipating. Hey, good morning. and we're things are starting to dry out again, so I think we'll be okay. I had a little bit of a concern because I don't want anything to stop the roofing team from their progress, because we need to get that truss done, and we need to get those C-purlins up, and we need to get the roofing material up as well. We need to dry in Villa FELIZ so we can move forward. So I think we're going to be good today. Again, it's one of those kind of, oh, look at Muckaluck. Look how beautiful it is over there. I think the rain, when it does rain, it kind of clears the sky sometimes, and you know, some of the pollution and things that's inside in the air, in the atmosphere. But oh, it looks great. You can see all the green, and it kind of helps. Kind of helps that I'm up a little bit earlier today as well. Ah, good morning. How are you, Manny? Morning, Cal. Oh. Cal likes me. He likes me. Because I always pet him. He's always down there in the field, and I pet him all the time. And he always comes up to me. He's like, ah. Yesterday he was like. Well, anyway, somebody was asking yesterday, what do they use to cut the aluminum for the roof mounting material here? You see all of this material up here, and what they use, they use the shears. Here are the shears that they use. They want to know if they use saws or shears, something like that, and it's the scissor shears is what they use.
Good morning.
Good morning. Well, as you can see, again, everything there's lots of activity going on. Plastic coat, and skim coat, and some cleanup, some touch up. The roofing guys are doing the roofing up. What I found out today is we're a little bit behind on the roofing. Again, I kind of anticipated this because when we gave the plan to the roofers are like, yeah, it's no problem. But this is not a simple roof. We have many complexities in this roof design, and occasionally what will happen, or many times what will happen, is they'll say, yeah, it's no problem, and this is the amount of time, and they calculate it based on previous experience of things that they've done. Although they can do this, a lot of times they don't calculate for some of the complexity, which is why we're probably, I'm going to say we're probably going to be 2 weeks later than expected to get the whole roof done on here. But it is what it is, and it's the same thing. Even my builder, when we set the time aside for the basement, he's like, yeah, it's no problem, the basement will be easy. Well, it's not quite so easy because there's other things you have to take into consideration, especially things like waterproofing and making sure that you have everything in place for drainage. So that's what kind of put us a little bit behind on that as well. So I am going to feed Mary Ann and Hapone. I'm going to maybe take them for a little bit of a walk here real quick, and then we will get back to the building. Something I wanted to mention this morning, and I've had several people ask in the past about this, several comments, and the comment was about the trusses, the welding of the trusses. Are they going to do a cleanup, basically grinding later on, and then a re-priming with the epoxy primer? And the answer to that is yes, and I verified that this morning. One of my jobs in my life, of the many jobs that I've had, I was a welder also. I worked with my father. We built the containers that you see behind a lot of the department stores where they do they're called dumpsters, the big green dumpsters. Of course, when we got done, we always did grinding, and then what we did is we did the painting, some type of a primer coat, so you would prevent any type of corrosion. And that's what they will also do here on all this. When everything is completed, they will do the final steps, and we won't have to worry about 20 years or 30 years from now having any separation from corrosion on any of the truss inside the roof system. Good morning, Hapon. Good morning. Good morning. Marianne, are you ready? Can I go get some food? Huh? Can I get some food? Get some food? We're about to go into the halftime report here. It's right at lunchtime. It hasn't started yet, but it's going to be here in a few minutes. I got to notice something inside here. We have this strip across here, and you're probably wondering, James, what is this strip in here? Well, this is the kitchen. And I'm going to make a speculation. That's where the backsplash is going to go. And you don't need to have skim coat because you're just going to put like a thin set back there. So I'm thinking they're going to do that. I'm not sure why they didn't come down a little further. I don't know yet, because I think this is the connection for the lights. One of these are for the lights. One of these are going to be because the microwave is going to go here, and the oven, there's going to be an oven that goes here. I don't know, but they'll get it right, whatever. So you can see the kitchen is coming along quite well. And then eventually what we're going to do, we're going to build up our little island here. And the island will be set up for the granite island tabletop and the ranged cooking range will be over here on right about here, and we'll be able to watch TV while we're cooking and serving food to everybody inside the kitchen area. So let's kind of do because right after they start eating, it's going to be siesta time, and I won't be able to walk through for a halftime report. So let's go ahead and see where we are on some of the stuff. You know, we were working on the door jamb earlier this morning. Let's see where we are now. I gotta tell you, I snuck a little bit of a nap a little while ago. I only had 4 hours of sleep last night, so. And we are getting closer to getting this wall finished down here. It's starting to get nice and clean here. I think they're not doing anything at this point right here because there's going to be a cover. It's going to be like a little bit of a roof line right here going into the doorway here. So you can, if it's raining, you can stand underneath this, and there's going to be a light underneath here as well. So that's probably why that's not completed at that point. The door jamb, you can see we're getting the door jamb area on the outside here is looking good. This is the storage room, and yesterday they started working on the framing inside here, and we have framing going around here as well. This room is going to, this portion right here is going to stay. It's going to be elevated, and that's the slab itself. That's the bottom of the slab. We're going to have a high ceiling for that, and this is going to be boxed in all the way around, and there'll be lights all the way around here and all the way around here. So even though this is a storage room, it has the potential, it can be used for a living space if we needed to make it for a living space at some point. So we'll have a light or a fan, a fan inside here. We have lights inside here. There's an electrical outlet on this side and one over there. And that will be covered up with the self-leveling cement and the thin set and the tile inside of here. This will probably be one of the most comfortable rooms because this one has three. 1, 2, 3. And all three have 3 windows. So there's 9 windows inside here with screens. And it's on the southeast corner of the house, which is going to be the coolest all day long. It's always very comfortable down here. You can see that during certain times of day, when it's sunny outside, that the reflection of the light in the stairwell is going to provide a lot of light inside the CR in the basement. And it's going to be via, once we put these glass blocks inside here, and I have a feeling the glass blocks are going to cause it to disperse even more, the design that I picked. But you can see it's actually pretty bright in here right now. And that's natural light, that's with just the sunlight. So this is where we are in the walk-in closet. And then the CR. Starting to get this room cleaned up inside of here. This is the shower. Bathtub will be here, and the sink will be over here. So anyway, you can see we have a lot of good progress going on this morning, and it continues going forward. I want to show you something. You see this? What's growing inside here? You're probably wondering, what is this? James, what are you growing here? Well, this was, I don't know if you remember, I put a bunch of the sugar apple seeds in there, and it had to be, it was a long time ago, and I had given up on it. I'm like, It's not great. I'm not getting anything from these seeds. I don't really know what's going on. But then, just recently, I have one, and this is two over here. I don't know. I think this is a weed. But I have two. I have this one right here, and I have this one right here. And these are sugar apple. And this is a sugar apple that I got from Michelle. Michelle gave me a sugar apple one day, and I took the seeds out of it and I brought it back home. And I tried to germinate it at home like I do some of my other seeds, but nothing was happening. But so, I guess some seeds just take longer than others, and the sugar apple seeds take a lot longer than any of the other seeds that I try to plant. So I have two. I have two growing right here, this one and this one right here. So what we'll do is we'll let these continue to do their thing, and when they start getting bigger and they become a little bit more root bound, we'll separate these and we'll put them in their own container, and we'll put them with the rest of our stuff that we have out here, and eventually we'll transfer one. I don't know how big sugar apple trees get, so if it's too big, I don't know if I'm going to be able to have it in the yard, but I'm hoping we can plant it somewhere. So anyway, it's lunchtime for these guys. It's lunchtime for me. I'm going to get in Bahay Kubo here, answer some emails, and maybe I can answer some comments on the vlog site, and maybe even get a siesta. And that's how you make the support brackets for the ceiling frames. You know, something we have not taken a look at lately. Today we haven't taken a look at. Let's go look at the trenching outside for the drain pipes. Oh no, the bunkhouse is coming apart. Oh no, where are you gonna sleep now? And there is the intro into the storm sewer right there. What? If you have questions about all these spots on Hapon's head, you see these spots? Well, Hapon keeps going when they do the primer, the epoxy primer on all the steel for the roofing. He keeps going and rubbing his head up underneath it right after they do the painting. So he's got paint all over him. I don't know what I'm going to do with you. Come on. Huh? You're big enough to do it now. All right. That was pretty heavy rain. I'm gonna go down in the basement because it always, I told you, until we get the roof on, it's like a cascade of water going down. And it was looking so nice and dry. Let's go take a look and see what the damage is. So let me give you an update about what's going on here. Of course, this is the featured wall right here. This is the wall that's going to have the center where you see that hasn't been, it's just got the main plaster splatted up there right now, and there's no finishing to that. Because that area is going to be, it's going to protrude some. There's going to be an encasement, something like a niche for the TV at the lower level. And the protrusion is going to have some kind of a stone or decorative type of a stone or natural stone on there, all the way to the top up there. But it's also going to be hiding the pipes right there. You see the pipes that we have inside there for the air con that's going to go about that area right there. So my builder is waiting on a response back from the aircon team down in Batanga City to see if we can make the bend right there, or do we need to go straight through. If we can make the bend, because he's concerned about some of the cabling. I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think he can do the bend because it's going to be like copper pipe that goes through there. And a copper pipe, of course, you can do some of the bending, and you got to do bending anyway because you got to do bending going through the truss. You got to do the bending going back down to go to the condenser units on the back side of the house. But he's waiting on that. But an exciting thing, he promised, we'll see, that this weekend he's going to work on a design. He's an architect, and he's going to work on a design and do a pitch for me for what he thinks would look really good. So he'll probably do this really neat, maybe in the 3D CAD also, like the CAD program that I showed you at the house. And we'll show you what this might look. So we're going to put paint on this side, and this paint will match all the way across. This will be all stonework down the center, and the TV will be set back inside its own, and it'll only be around this much room on each side. A 60-inch TV has a width from side to side of about 54 inches, at least the Samsung that I was looking at. So if we put the 60-inch TV inside, we can have about 2.5 inches of space inside the framing inside there. And the reason we're doing it inside a frame, because we're going to have the aircon unit up there, and if for some reason, if the drain, the condenser tube gets clogged up, and you know what happens when the air conditioners get clogged up and they can't evacuate the water down the tube, they dump water inside the house. Well, we don't want the water to go down onto the electronics. So if it's encased, the TV is encased, the electronics are encased inside some type of a frame in a depth of a niche, then it will be protected. So that is the plan, and when he gives me the design, if it's something that I like, I will share that with you. I just got to thinking, I have all my sheets drying at my house. They're going to be soaking wet when I get back. Well, anyway, I kind of feel like I'm a man stranded on an island, a Bahay Kubo island right now. I'm starting to have a moat outside my front door here. Anyway, I'm going to take this opportunity to do a shout out. Terrence Domingo's wife. Terrence did not give me the name of his wife, so we're just going to say the wife of Terrence Domingo. It's her birthday today, and it's also Terrence's birthday on the 26th of August as well, so I'm going to get both of those out today. So a warm shout out to both of you, both happy birthday. So anyway, I just went down to the basement and I'm like, hey, we have the same amount of water now than we did before all this rain. What's going on? Well, my builder, he opened up the sump. Remember, we had it closed off before it was still sealed. So now it's starting to collect the water inside there. So what that means is I probably need to run down and pick up a sump pump so that we can pump that water out of there so it doesn't continue to fill up, because it's going to get full and then it's going to start filling up inside the basement. So probably tomorrow I will have to run. And tomorrow's going to be Saturday, and I'll just run to probably Ace Hardware. Ace Hardware has a real good selection of sump pumps, and so does McKilling, and so does Handyman. So I need to get something so that we can evacuate the water. Well, it does not look like it's going to stop raining, and it's been raining for quite some time. You saw from all the video that we've done today. So I'm going to take this opportunity. I'm going to actually leave like about 20 minutes early today, and because I have to find my way back. I might take a tricycle back because I really don't want to be walking. If I had my boots on, I would be fine, but I wore my slippers today, and sometimes the water kind of sets up pretty high on the road out there, and then the trucks go by and they splash you all over, and you know how that is. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. Get home. I hope I get this edited early. I hope I can get to bed early and get a nice full night's worth of sleep tonight and be refreshed for tomorrow. There are things I need to do. I really need to look for that sump pump so we can evacuate that water out of the newly opened sump that we have, and I will take care of that tomorrow. So anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, if you found it informative, if you found it the least bit entertaining, please give me a thumbs up, please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream in the bottom right hand side of your screen and you will be a subscriber and you will get notified each time I upload a new video. So until tomorrow, which is going to be build day 153. Yes, build day 153 on the construction schedule out here at Villa FELIZ. You have a wonderful day.